Well, let's start with the almanac from yesterday to show you how warm we were yesterday, up to 83 in the Springs. That tied the record for May 6th, which the last time we were that hot was 1916. So that's still a long-standing record that we tied. 88 was the high in Pueblo yesterday. Record still stands at 91. Today, I think we'll do more of that record breaking or tying. I've got us to 88 today in the Springs. The record for today stands at 87 back from 1963. In Pueblo, 93 for the high today would tie the record from 1989. So we're very hot. We're about 20 degrees above average, or even higher than that in some spots. So this is not usual for early May, feeling a little bit more like summer this afternoon. Even this morning could very well be high temperatures this time of year, but we're starting out in the 50s and 60s. We've already had about an hour or two of warming today, and we're only going to continue that climb up to 88 in the Springs, 93 in Pueblo, to 97 in La Junta, Lamar, and Springfield. So within 3 degrees of 100, I say it's too early for that. And we are going to feel this heat continue, but we will be slightly cooler come tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to drop to the 40s and 50s, and for Mother's Day, back to the low 80s in the Springs and upper 80s in Pueblo. So still quite warm, but just a slight cool down for us to wrap up the weekend. All right, let's focus on why we're weather alert, and that's for fire danger. As long as we have low humidity, gusty winds, and dry fuels, we can have red flag warnings, and that's the case for today. Winds right now are pretty light, and they're gonna start to pick up throughout the afternoon. They'll be coming out of the southwest. They'll be gusting up to about 40 miles per hour for I-25, 40 to 50 miles per hour for some of our mountain zones, and it will remain just gusty all day long. Our red flag warning is in place for a long time, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. It encompasses all of our region, and that only continues. Tomorrow and on Monday, we have red flag warnings, likely. Right now, they are fire weather watches as we look ahead. So on the Super 7 day, I want to highlight our Mother's Day. It's going to be beautiful for brunch, then getting windy and hot in the afternoon. And we could have some blowing dust out there, still some fire danger. And that remains the status quo all week long, fire danger and windy each and every day. For Pueblo, today 93, down to 88 tomorrow for Mother's Day, but we are going to be quite windy throughout the afternoon. So plan for that, maybe a morning breakfast picnic if you want to be outside. Not so much in the afternoon, your stuff might blow away. We'll be back to the 90s by Wednesday, up to 93 again. So 2 really hot days on our outlook. For Canyon City today is the parade for the Music and Blossom Festival. Parade start time is 1 p.m. We'll be at 87 degrees, then 90 for the high today. 80s or 90s for most of the week ahead with fire danger, breezy and windy conditions. And for Woodland Park, 60s, 70s for you for the next 7 days. No precipitation is expected, and we're going to be windy with fire danger.
And I'm so glad you touched on the Mother's Day forecast, because a quick programming note, we actually will not have News 5 Today weekend tomorrow because of some of the NBC programming. So with that in mind, any lasting things you want folks to think about tomorrow, since we won't see them tomorrow morning?
Well, I know that the Olympic Museum has free admission for moms.
Okay.
So go to air condition if you want to avoid the heat.
That's really good advice. And we want to give our moms a shout out as well. Hopefully you have time to honor your mom on that Mother's Day. Thanks, Alex.
Yep.